Hey everybody out there in B.E.Channel land. It's Amber back here with another video to bless, edify, and encourage you guys. Now the topic of today's video, what I wanted to discuss was how do we ensure that our pain collides with purpose? Now, it's kind of just something I came up with just kind of like literally just 5 seconds ago. It just came to my mind. And I've been thinking about this topic a lot, because I've heard people say that your pain has purpose, but I just want to know how to use the pain to fulfill my purpose. That is what I am seeking, and I invite all of you out there to join me on this journey as well. And one of the things that's caused me pain is, this little fluctuation I'm experiencing with the weight, even though I say that I don't want it to bother me. I feel like it does bother me a lot sometimes. And one of the things that I am trying to do is incorporate more vegetables and fruit into my diet, and also find like healthier versions of the snacks that I love. Like, instead of eating potato chips, I'm going to be trying kale chips, black bean chips, green pea crisp. I love those already. White cheddar popcorn. Like, what else? What's the other thing? I think I bought some more. Oh, these cheddar cheese puffs that I'm kind of like in love with. It's like corn, potato, and bean, though it's not really cheese curls. And also I am going to be trying just to eat as many fruits and vegetables as I can during the day, and being okay with having 5 fruits and not having the vegetables. And I don't have to have both every day, as long as every day I have something. And once a week having an ice cream treat that's kind of indulgent. And then the rest of the week, if I want something, maybe it can be frozen Greek yogurt or the cookies, because it's not going to be like an everyday occurrence that I'm having the ice cream. And when I do have a cookies, it's only like 4 Belvita cookies, so it's not like some grandiose serving. So I'm just trying to find the balance and learn how to manage my life and be the CEO of my life, and just to really find balance in all areas. So for me, as far as this pain versus purpose thing goes, I really feel that the key is channeling your pain into your passion, and then you'll find your purpose. So when you're experiencing a season that's a little dark and murky and you're not sure how to navigate it, first, cling to God first and foremost, because He's your refuge. He's your refuge. As it says in Psalm 62:8, He is also known as, one of His nicknames is, His many nicknames is Elohim Machase Lanu. And that means God our refuge. So let's hide ourselves in Him during these storms and cling to Him as much as we possibly can. And also, just do what you love. Find a way to do what you love, and hopefully that'll lead you to your purpose. Because they always say, it's kind of cliche, but they always say when you do what you love, you won't work a day in your life. But also we got to make sure we have our balance as well, as I've talked about in the past. So that's what I'm seeking, how to manage my emotions better and manage my behavior better to facilitate my purpose and to glean the purpose that I was meant to fulfill out of the pain that is going on right now. So there's 3 things here that have to happen. I feel like anytime you want fruit, that pain has to precede it. Because think about what T.D. Jakes says all the time about labor, and when the woman has the baby, in order for her to have the baby, And the baby here is whatever your vision is. So in order for her to have the baby, labor has to come before that. And then she can experience the joy of the baby. So that's what I've been kind of focusing on a lot, because he talks about vision a lot in terms of birth. So for me, I would just say, in order for me to birth my purpose, pain has to be involved. It's a necessary part. It's a necessary evil, if you will. But it can be your friend. It doesn't have to be your enemy if you know how to navigate it correctly. You have to really, spend a lot of quiet time and watch uplifting people that will encourage you, whether that's a podcast, whether that's YouTube, whether it's going to church, whether you have friends that are uplifting, hang around people that are uplifting, color, scrapbook, scream, cry, whatever you have to do, just have an outlet and to release your pain. You have to have some way to release the pain, and then find your passion in the process of the pain, and then use that passion to guide you to your purpose. So that's pretty much the journey that I've been on, and kind of learning more about what it means. What does it mean? What is my true purpose? What is the reason that I am here? Because every single individual on this earth was placed here for a reason, and we have to find our why. And once we find our why, like I learned this just today, that you have to have a why, and then that why is your purpose, and then you have a what, which means it's the thing, or of course, the way, the means to your purpose, and then you need a how, which is the strategy to facilitate your purpose. So basically, it's the same way, a different way of saying the pain and the labor and the purpose, or the vision that you want. To birth a vision, there's a process. Everything is a process. So this pain that I'm experiencing now is the process that's going to lead to growth. It's going to lead to fruit, and that it's just going to cultivate something wonderful in my life if I don't let it consume me, if I don't let the storm tear me apart, and if I just stay the course, and remain calm and remain confident, and keep leaning into God and relying on Him and trusting Him and believing in His word and His promises, that whatever He has for me will come to pass. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to do that in this season. And it's hard, but it's really worth it when you try to press in and really lean into God and rely on Him and crave Him and inquire of Him as a vital necessity in your life, as it says in the Amplified Bible, like numerous times. But I'm just trying to learn to lean into God and just trust Him for what I want and what I need in my life. So that's just what I'm trying to learn to do as well. And now I hope that this has been helpful in some way, shape, or form to somebody out there. And once again, I thank you for any feedback, any comments, any suggestions, anything that you would like to see me talk about, any questions that you have for me. I'm receptive to anything that you have to say, and anything that you can offer me to help this channel be better. And also, I just want to remind you that I have a Twitter at B.E.Channel 27. Now, I also have a Pinterest, which is actually a cute little way to have a collage of things that make me happy and things that have helped me or are going to help me in the future, which is kind of like an evolving story of your life, a digital story of your life, if you think about it. Just like, YouTube is. And I also have an Anchor called B.E.Channel. It's a podcast that I'm doing, and it's also broadcast on Google Play Music and Apple Podcasts as well. So that's very exciting. And I have a blogger, B.E.E.Channel 28 blogspot.com. So you can find me on all of those platforms as well. And I just thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so thus far, please do. And I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your encouragement and your support. And thank you for watching. And I just thank you so much for all of your support. And I hope these videos are blessing you in some way, shape, or form. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.